Hello everybody, this is Shohei Yamamoto. We're going to be going over the karate exercise for you this week. Today's topic is going to be for defense, mainly for defense when somebody is attacking your leg, or with a low roundhouse kick, or it's also called Gedan mashigiri. Okay, so just as a recall for what we did last week, we did a defense for the down block, and I have mentioned how it's traditionally not meant for somebody that's actually trying to kick your leg per se. But now this week we're gonna go over that today, okay? When somebody is attacking your leg. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, first up we're gonna go heels together, toes are out, left hand over the right, and we're gonna go mukso. Close your eyes, back straight. We're gonna meditate. Mukso going to open. I know it. Let's come back. Okay, but before we start, let's go ahead and start with the light stretching. Let's go ahead and have your hands next to your hip. And we're going to go toes up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring your right leg up. Now you're going to go in and rotate your knee. And let's go the other way. Make a circle. Straighten out your ankle. Chusoku. Make a heel. And let's go and shake. And left side, left foot forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring your right leg up. And let's go and make a circle. And let's go the other way. Straighten out your ankle. Chusoku. Heel. And let's go and shake. Let's go ahead and hold your knees, bend your knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And knee circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go ahead and go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go ahead and open up your leg. We're going to be leaning forward and going back. Okay, starting going forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's go and make a big circle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now going the other way. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And twist. And touch your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now let's go ahead and have your hands behind your head. We're going to be going over a process called 10 bonme Musubidachi, or 10 count. We're going to go Musubidachi, which means heels together and toes are out. So the way this is going to go is by every count, we're going to go ahead and lean forward and lean back. And as we're doing this one, if this is my feet, we're going to be moving your feet closer in and out as we're going closer and closer. And by the 10th count, your heels should be together and toes are out. Okay, let's go ahead and try one more time. Okay, as we go down, your toes are going to go together. Let's start coming together. 1. Now as I come up on the next one, my heels come together. Knee. Then your toes. Up. Sheep. Go. Look. Okay, let's go ahead and start one more time. By the 10th count, your heels should be together. Okay? Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, look. 1, touch. 9, and 10. And heels together, toes are out. Let's go ahead and touch your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know that. Let's come back. And let's go ahead and go shoulder circles. And let's go the other way. And hold your belt side or your hip. And next circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 反対。Let's go and switch. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know that. Okay, now let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and start with Let's have your left foot forward, about shoulder width. To the side is shoulder width with your length. Hands up next to your chin. Okay, about chin height. About so. From right here. Okay, this is called Kumitedachi, or it's also translating to your fighting stance. Your natural fighting stance. So what this means is your weight distribution is going to be 50 on the front and 50 in the back. And also you're going to be having with the hands up. Now from here, we're going to go low roundhouse kick, or which is also called Gedan Mashigiri. Okay, so from here, we're going to go ahead and kick the leg height and bring it back. Kick to your opponent's leg and bring it back with a low roundhouse kick. Okay. Now, as you can see, I'm also using my arm and not just my leg only. What this is going to help me do is, as I'm turning and I swing my arm the opposite direction when I kick, it's going to help me bring my body back. Alright, so a bad example of this one, for example, is if I don't move my arm, now my leg is going to take me and put me out of balance. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and move your arm the opposite way so you can bring your leg back to your stance, all the way back. Let's go ahead and give this a try 6 times. Right, come like that. From the back leg. Ich. Back to your stance. Let's go ahead and keep a good balance. Knee. Some. Shake. 2 more. Go. Look. So this is a lot of it has to do with just body coordination and keeping a good balance when you are kicking. This is probably one of the hardest part about this is the upper body coordination and also incorporating it with your lower body or your legs, right? So we call this process of moving your arm and your legs in the opposite direction for counterbalance, just like scissoring, just as like a scissoring action, as you can see. If my kick is going across, my arm is going to go the opposite way, just like a scissor. Okay? Let's go ahead and give this a 10-time try. Right, got it? Ich. Knee. Some. Go ahead and use your arms when you kick. Shake. Go. Look. Ich. Hatch. Kip. Ju. Okay, let's go ahead and switch your stance. Now you're going to be right foot forward. Now same thing, weight distribution 50-50, hands up. And if I bring my feet together, this is going to be about shoulder width. Now I'm going to bring this same shoulder width back. So as you can see, it's not too narrow or it's not too wide, right? Either one of these is going to be harder for you to move around and keep your balance. Okay? About shoulder width and shoulder width in length. Okay? Now we're going to be kicking with our left leg, which is the back leg. One more time. You're going to go in and twist and use your arm. Go in and lift up your arm so you could go in and swing it when you are kicking. You're going to go in and swing it the opposite way in a scissoring motion. Okay? You come right there. Let's try it 6 times. Slowly. Ich. Knee. Some. Shake. Go. Look. Now, even though I am moving my left arm this time, since I'm kicking with my left, my right arm is always next to my face. For example, if both my legs are down here, this is very dangerous because you are leaving yourself open, right? So, if, for example, if an opponent attacks you to the face, if you don't have this hand here, you're wide open. This is why you have the other hand next to your face for protection. Okay, let's go ahead and give this 10 times with a kiai. Hey, kiai. Ich. Knee. Some. Shake. Go. Look. Ich. Hatch. 10. Good. I noted. Let's go ahead and bring your leg back and come back to your natural stance. Okay, so this is the low roundhouse kick that we just did right now. Now, we have a lot of misconception that for the Gedan Barai, a lot of people think that this is meant to be blocking the low kick or low roundhouse kick. That is not the case. However, there is a block for this certain attack. Your block is going to be using your legs, shin block. You're going to be blocking with your shin. If it's attacking from this side, from the outside, we're going to go ahead and bring your knee up and pointing to the side, and you are going to absorb the kick by bending your knee right when the kick lands, so you absorb the impact. Okay, one more time, to the side, and just go ahead and bending your knee and absorb right on impact. Okay, now the other side, it'll be the same thing. Just go ahead and open to the side and lifting up your leg. All while I'm keeping my hands up, just in case a kick decides to come up to your head. You have it nice and protected up here as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and shin block with our front leg. Let's go ahead and point it to the side. Okay, ich, knee. We're gonna go 6 times total. 3, shi. After you block, you want to come back right back to your stance. Go. And look. Keep a good balance. Okay? Now we're going to go in and block the back leg. Now you're going to go in and lift up the back leg. Knees pointing to the side. Ich. Knee. 3. Shi. Go. Look. Good. Now I have mentioned multiple times that you bring your knee to the side. The reason being is if you have your knee right to the front, as you can see, my back leg is exposed to my opponent, and it is very easy for me to get swept, right? At least with this, you're pointing sideways, this is a lot more harder for them to be able to reach your leg, your back leg, for them to be successful in the sweep, okay? So now we're going to go ahead and shin block, setting it down right back to your stance where you started. We're going to go oizuki, gyakuzuki, or a jab cross. Okay? Go in and block, set it down, jab cross. Let's go ahead and give this a try. Alright. Ich, shin block, set it down, jab cross. Knee. 3. You always start with the lead hand, then the back hand. Okay? Shi. Go. Go. Okay. Now let's go in and now we're going to shin block the back leg. Set it down. Right where you started. We're going to go right hand, straight punch, right hand gyakuzuki, or and end with left hand uppercut or left hand shitazuki to the body. Okay, so one more time. Block, you're going to go right punch, straight to the body, and then uppercut to the body. Okay, I kamaite, block, ich, strike, and strike. Knee. Let's go in and turn your body on the punches. 3. Shi. Go. And look. Okay, our last variation for today. Same thing, we're going to start off with a block. Set it down. The other leg, we're going to return with a low roundhouse kick. I come like that. Let's go 6 times. Ich. Bring it back. Knee. 3. Shi. Go. And look. Okay, that's great. Now the last one, final one. You're going to go ahead and lift up your right leg in the back. Sit it down, and you're going to go in and kick with your left. Okay, block with your right. And kick with your left. Let's go 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I know it. Let's come back. Okay, so this is going to be end of this week's karate exercise program, right? So we did a lot of low kick block and returning with the technique of your own right after that. Okay, let's go ahead and finish up with a standing meditation. Heels together, toes out, back straight, 목소. Close your eyes. 목소에매, go ahead and open up your eyes. I know it. Come back. Well, thank you everybody for joining for this week's karate exercise program. I hope to see everybody in a few weeks on the next program.